Chosen one. Have you ever had the feeling that the world is secretly watching you? Even when you are alone, the world is watching you. It feels as if an invisible force surrounds you, drawing the attention of others in a way that is nearly impossible to explain. This energy is not something you can see or touch, but it emanates from within you, making you stand out in many ways beyond your physical appearance. People may be drawn to you because of your aura, which is a reflection of your inner self, your thoughts, feelings, and overall state of mind. When your energy is vibrant and strong, it can attract others like a magnet. They may not even understand why they are so curious about you. They simply feel compelled to know more. This feeling can be both exhilarating and unsettling, leaving you wondering why everyone is so interested in your every move. Today's video is for the chosen ones only. In this video, we are going to reveal 8 deep reasons why people are secretly watching you. What is that invisible power inside you which is pulling people towards you? If you have not subscribed to the channel before, then do it now. Being the chosen one means that there's something about you that sets you apart from the masses. It might be a sense of destiny, a deep inner wisdom, or a unique talent or gift you possess. Whatever it is, it shows in everything you do, making you stand out in ways that are hard to ignore. People are naturally drawn to people who have qualities they can't quite identify. It's not just about being different. It's about exuding an energy that feels rare and valuable, something that other people want to hold close, learn from, or even have for themselves. This is where a mix of admiration, envy, and attraction comes into play. When people see someone who has a purpose or who carries themselves with a certain confidence and grace, it can inspire them. They might admire your strength, the clarity of your vision, or your ability to navigate the world with a sense of direction. They may be attracted to you because they see something in you that they wish they had too, a sense of purpose, a deeper understanding of life, or the courage to follow your own path. There's something about you that's hard to put into words, but it's unmistakable to those who encounter you. It's not about how you look or what you say. It's deeper than that. There's an energy that surrounds you, an aura that others can feel even if they don't fully understand it. This energy is powerful, magnetic, and it resonates with people on a level that goes beyond the surface. It's like a light that shines from within you, a light that others are drawn to, even if they can't quite see it. This inner light isn't just any light. It's the light of awareness, of consciousness. It's the result of the experiences you've gone through, the challenges you've faced, and the growth you've achieved. These experiences have awakened something within you, something that has deepened your connection to yourself, to others, and to the universe as a whole. This awakening isn't always something that happens all at once. It's often a gradual process, one that unfolds over time, as you begin to see the world in a new way. An invisible power inside you. The energy you have inside you is truly remarkable, and that is why people are naturally drawn to you. Imagine you are entering a room, and even if you are not consciously trying to stand out from others, there is something about you that immediately attracts the attention of those around you. It is not just about physical appearance or your appearance. It is much deeper than that. You have an invisible power, a powerful energy that emanates from within you, which creates a magnetic attraction that others cannot help but notice. This energy is a reflection of your inner self-belief, your confidence, your ability to connect with others, and your authenticity. These qualities are like the core elements of a bright light that shines from within you, setting you apart in a way that is both subtle and profound. For example, confidence is not just about being bold or assertive. It is about having a deep belief in yourself, knowing who you are and being comfortable with that. When you truly believe in yourself, it shows in everything you do. The way you speak, the way you move, and even the silences between your words. This quiet confidence creates an aura of strength and assurance that others can feel, often without even realizing it. Your ability to connect with others is another important part of this energy. You have a natural talent for understanding people, for recognizing the depth and complexity of their experiences and feelings, not just on the surface. This empathetic connection allows you to interact with others in a way that feels genuine and meaningful. People can feel that you're not just pretending or putting on a show. You're really present in that moment with them. This authenticity, this real connection, is incredibly powerful. It's something people crave, especially in a world where superficial interactions are so common. When someone meets you, they can sense that you are different, that you are someone who sees them as they really are, and this draws them to you. Your authenticity is perhaps one of the most important aspects of your energy. In a world where many people feel the need to hide their true selves or conform, your willingness to be yourself is refreshing and inspiring. You don't try to fit a mold or pretend to be someone you're not. Instead, you accept yourself with all your strengths and flaws, and this authenticity is reflected in everything you do. It is your true nature that resonates with others and makes them feel comfortable and accepted when they are around you. All of these elements, your confidence, your ability to connect, and your authenticity come together to create a powerful, invisible force field that surrounds you. It's not something you project intentionally, rather, it's an intrinsic part of your personality. This energy emanates from within, which affects the people and environment around you. Other people can't always tell what it is about you that attracts them to you, but they can feel it on a deep, almost subconscious level. This energy is what makes you stand out, even in a crowded room. It's why people are drawn to you, why they want to be around you, and why they feel better in your presence. It's not something that can be easily explained or defined, but it's real and it's powerful. This energy is a testament to the strength of your soul, the depth of your character, and the light that you have within you. It's a gift not just to you, but to everyone who has the privilege of knowing you. So when you enter a room and notice how people are drawn to you, understand that it's not just about what they see with their eyes. It's about what they feel in their hearts. It's about how your energy touches them, even in the smallest moments. It's the power of the energy you hold, and it's a beautiful and remarkable part of your personality. A deep sense of mystery. There's something about mystery that attracts people without them even realizing it. When one meets someone who doesn't easily fit into the box, who exudes a sense of depth and complexity, it sparks a kind of curiosity. This curiosity isn't just about what's on the surface. It's about what's not visible, what remains hidden, what lurks beneath the surface. The unknown aspects of a person's character can create a powerful allure, a magnetic force that compels others to find out more. This sense of mystery can often arise from a person's ability to keep parts of themselves private, or perhaps it's from the way they present themselves, confident but reserved, open but mysterious. It's not about being secretive or aloof. It's about layers, about someone who has gone through experiences that have shaped them in ways that aren't immediately obvious. When people meet someone who has a world of thoughts, feelings, and experiences beneath the surface, it creates an allure that can be hard to resist. Imagine you meet someone who seems friendly and charming on the outside, yet there is something about them that you just don't quite understand. You may find yourself wondering what they are thinking, what their story is, or what they are not saying. This ambiguity can be incredibly intriguing. It's like reading a book in which each chapter tells you just enough to keep you hooked, but not enough to tell everything. You want to keep turning the pages, curious to know more. And yet, the mystery is what makes the story so fascinating. People are often drawn to what they don't fully understand, And when it comes to human connection, this sense of curiosity can be even stronger. If you're someone who doesn't reveal everything about yourself all at once, who has depths that aren't immediately obvious, this leaves questions in the minds of others. They may wonder about your thoughts, your past, what motivates you, and what you're passionate about. This curiosity isn't just idle interest. It's a desire to connect on a deeper level, to understand the layers that make you who you are. This sense of mystery may also be a reflection of your own complexity as a person. Life is rarely simple, and people who have gone through rich, varied experiences often possess a certain depth that can't be easily explained or categorized. You may be someone who has gone through both light and shadow, who has seen the world from multiple perspectives, and who carries the wisdom of those experiences within you. This complexity isn't something that can be neatly packaged or presented. It's something that others can sense but don't fully understand, and that makes you even more interesting. Furthermore, mystery is not just about what is hidden. It is also about what is revealed in subtle, unexpected ways. It could be a fleeting expression, a thoughtful pause, or an offhand comment that hints at something deeper. These moments give others a glimpse into the layers of your character, but just enough to pique their interest without giving everything away. It is this dance between revelation and concealment that makes you fascinating to those around you. At the core of this sense of mystery is the idea that you are more than what you appear to be. You defy simple categorization because you are a multifaceted being with a rich inner world. People are naturally drawn to this, as it challenges them to look beyond the obvious, explore the unknown, and connect with you on a deeper level. It is this depth and complexity that makes a lasting impression, one that stays in the minds of those who encounter you. In many ways, the mystery surrounding you is a reflection of the infinite possibilities within each individual. We are all, in some sense, mysteries to ourselves, constantly evolving and growing. But when someone embraces this aspect of themselves, when they allow their depths to be felt without fully revealing themselves, it creates a powerful and magnetic presence. This presence is not something that can be easily defined or explained, but it is something that others can feel. It is an invitation to explore, connect, and understand. Not just what is visible, but what lies beneath the surface. So, when people are drawn to you, when they are fascinated by something they cannot properly express, know that it is a sense of mystery and depth that they are responding to. It is the allure of the unknown, the attraction to what is beyond the obvious, and the unique allure of a character that is as complex as it is fascinating. You don't try to be like anyone else. In a world where many people feel the pressure to conform, to blend in, or to present a polished version of themselves, authenticity shines like a beacon. It's a rare and powerful quality that draws others in, not because it's flashy or loud, but because it's real. Authenticity means being true to who you are, embracing both your strengths and your imperfections, and showing up as yourself, no matter the situation. This kind of honesty is disarming in the best way possible, and it has a profound impact on the people around you. When you are authentic, you aren't wearing a mask. You're not trying to be someone you're not, and you're not hiding parts of yourself that you think others might not like. Instead, you show up as you are, flaws, quirks, and all. This doesn't mean you broadcast every detail of your life or overshare personal struggles, but it does mean that you carry yourself with a sense of honesty and transparency that others can sense. There's a comfort in this, both for you and for those who interact with you. They know that what they see is what they get, and that kind of consistency builds trust. The world can often feel like a stage where everyone is playing a role, trying to fit into societal expectations or the image they think they should project. But when someone steps off that stage and simply is, it's like a breath of fresh air. Authenticity cuts through pretense and allows for genuine connections. People are naturally drawn to those who are real because it gives them permission to be real too. They see in you an example of what it looks like to live without the burden of pretending, and it inspires them to do the same. This kind of authenticity also stands out because it's increasingly rare. So many people are caught up in the idea of who they should be according to social media, their peers, or cultural norms, that they lose sight of who they really are. When you live authentically, you remind others that it's okay to be themselves, that they don't have to fit into a specific mold to be valued or loved. This is incredibly empowering, and it's one of the reasons why people are so drawn to you. Your authenticity also has the power to make others feel seen and accepted. When you are real with others, it creates a space where they feel comfortable being real too. This can lead to deeper, more meaningful relationships because people feel safe to let their guard down around you. They don't feel the need to put up walls or hide behind a facade because they know you aren't judging them. You're just being yourself, and they can be themselves too. This kind of acceptance is incredibly attractive because it's something everyone desires on a deep level. Moreover, authenticity is not just about being true to yourself. It's about being true in how you interact with the world. It's about speaking your truth, standing up for what you believe in, and not compromising your values to fit in. This kind of integrity resonates with others because it's a reflection of inner strength. People are drawn to those who know who they are and are not afraid to live in alignment with that truth, even when it's challenging. This courage to be authentic in a world that often encourages conformity is not only admirable, but also magnetic. Living authentically also means embracing your flaws and imperfections. In a culture that often emphasizes perfection, whether in appearance, behavior, or achievement, admitting that you don't have it all together can be incredibly refreshing. It's a reminder that perfection is an illusion and that everyone is a work in progress. When you accept your own flaws and aren't afraid to show them, it invites others to do the same. It creates an environment where people feel less pressure to be perfect and more freedom to be human. In essence, your authenticity makes you a mirror for others. When they see you living honestly, they are reminded of the parts of themselves that they might be hiding or suppressing. Your willingness to be true to yourself can inspire others to let go of their own insecurities and embrace who they really are. It's a ripple effect. Your authenticity encourages authenticity in others, leading to deeper connections and a more genuine way of living. Your energy is a challenge to others. People are often attracted to people who challenge them, even if it's not immediately clear why. When you enter someone's life, you may inadvertently stir up something within them, thoughts, feelings, or realizations they don't often encounter. Your presence, your energy, and your attitude can act like a mirror, showing them aspects of themselves or their lives that they may not have fully acknowledged. This can be both unsettling and compelling, creating a complex dynamic where they feel drawn to you, even if they're not entirely sure why. One reason why your presence may challenge others is that you represent something they want or are striving for. Perhaps it's a quality you possess, such as confidence, authenticity, or a sense of purpose that they admire but haven't yet developed in themselves. When they see these qualities in you, it can trigger a mix of emotions. On the one hand, they may feel inspired, seeing in you the model they want to be. On the other hand, they may also feel uncomfortable or jealous, as your strengths highlight areas where they feel lacking. This internal conflict can be challenging, but it can also be a powerful motivator for growth. You can challenge people simply by being yourself, living in a way that defies their expectations or inspires them to think differently. If you have a unique perspective or approach to life, it can change their usual way of thinking. For example, if you adopt a lifestyle or beliefs that are different from the norm, it can lead others to question their own choices or consider possibilities they had not considered before. This can be unsettling because it forces them to step out of their comfort zone, but it's also interesting because it opens up new avenues of thought and exploration. Sometimes the challenge you present comes from the way you interact with others. You might ask questions that prompt deep reflection, or you might make statements that encourage people to reconsider their assumptions. Even though these challenges aren't intentional, they can have a profound impact. Even after the conversation is over, people may continue to think about your words, pondering the ideas you offered or the perspectives you shared. This kind of mental and emotional engagement is compelling, and it can leave a lasting impression that draws people back to you again and again. Your energy itself can be a challenge to others, especially if it's particularly strong or distinctive. Energy isn't just about what you say or do. It's all about the vibe you give off, the aura you project. When your energy is powerful, it can be like a spotlight falling on those around you, highlighting aspects of themselves they usually keep in the shadows. It can be somewhat like looking into a mirror and seeing a reflection that is both familiar and unfamiliar, recognizing parts of themselves they haven't fully explored or understood. This kind of energy can also be intimidating, especially for those struggling with insecurities or self-doubt. When you're confident and comfortable in yourself, it can make others more aware of their uncertainties. It's not like you're doing anything to intentionally provoke these feelings. It's just a natural reaction to being in the presence of someone who reflects qualities they're still working to develop inside of themselves. But rather than pushing people away, this dynamic often draws them closer to you, as they are subconsciously seeking the growth and self-discovery that your presence invites. The challenge you present may also arise from your ability to live authentically, which, as discussed, is both rare and inspiring. In a world where so many people feel the need to hide behind masks, seeing someone who is true to themselves can be both refreshing and confronting. It's refreshing because it gives a glimpse of what it feels like to live without fear or pretense, but it's also confronting because it forces others to consider the ways in which they are holding themselves back, living according to the expectations of others rather than their own truth. This confrontation with their own reality may be uncomfortable, but it's also an invitation to growth. People are often drawn to those who challenge them because, deep down, they recognize the potential for change inherent in that challenge. Even though they can't express it outright, they feel like having you around can help them become who they want to be, are destined for something big. Some people have a special quality that sets them apart from others, an intangible feeling that they are destined for something big. It's not always something that can be easily defined or expressed, but it is felt by those who meet them. This sense of destiny or purpose is like an invisible thread woven into the fabric of their being, subtly influencing their actions, decisions, and the way they move through the world. To those around you, this can be both interesting and inspiring, as they sense that there is something special about you, even if they can't quite understand what it is. When you have a strong sense of purpose, it reflects in everything you do. It's in the way you face challenges with determination and focus, knowing that something big is driving you. It's in the way you interact with others, with a sense of compassion and understanding that comes from knowing that every interaction is an opportunity to make a positive impact. This purpose isn't necessarily knowing all the answers or knowing where you're going, but rather it's a deep, inner belief that your life has meaning and that you're here to make a difference. People are often drawn to those who have a strong sense of purpose because it's something many are searching for in their lives. In a world where it's easy to feel lost or isolated, meeting someone who is driven by a clear sense of direction can be incredibly powerful. It's as if your purpose exerts a gravitational pull that draws others to you, not just because of what you do, but because of the energy you emit. This energy is compelling because it speaks to something deep within each person, the desire to live a meaningful life, to contribute to something bigger than themselves. Your sense of destiny can also create a ripple effect, influencing others in ways you may not even realize. When people see you living with purpose, it can inspire them to reflect on their own lives and think about what they are passionate about, what motivates them. It can spark a desire in them to seek their own purpose, to find that thing that keeps them alive. This doesn't mean you are actively trying to lead or guide others. Often, it is simply your example that makes the difference. By living authentically and with purpose, you give others permission to do the same, showing them that it is possible to live a life that is both meaningful and fulfilling. There is also a certain aura that surrounds someone who has a strong sense of destiny. It's as if the universe itself is aligning in their favor, opening doors and creating opportunities that others may not even see. This doesn't mean that life is always easy or devoid of challenges, but it does mean that even when the path isn't entirely clear, there's a sense of flow, a sense of things falling into the right place. People around you may notice this, feeling that you have a kind of luck or coincidence that follows you, even if they can't explain it. This can lead to a sense of awe or admiration, as others watch you move through life with a sense of purpose that seems almost magical. Moreover, this sense of luck isn't just about achieving a personal goal or success. It's often connected to a larger mission, something that benefits others or contributes to the greater good. Whether it's through your work, your relationships, or the way you connect with your community, there's a sense that you're here to leave a positive mark on the world. This mission-driven approach to life resonates with others because it fulfills the universal human desire to make the world a little better, to make the world a little better. People may not always understand why they are drawn to you, but they feel that being around you can bring them closer to their sense of purpose. It's as if your life serves as a reminder that there's more to existence than simply going through activities, that there's something deeper and more meaningful to strive for. This can be incredibly motivating for people who are looking for direction or clarity in their lives, as your presence serves as a catalyst for their own growth and self-discovery. In essence, the reason why everyone seems to be watching you is that you are living in alignment with who you truly are. Your energy, authenticity, mystery, and purpose all combine to create a presence that is impossible to ignore. Whether you see it as a burden or a gift, this unique quality is a powerful force that shapes the world around you. It's a reminder that your existence has meaning and that you are here to make an impact simply by being yourself. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. Remember, your journey is unique, and the energy you bring to the world matters. Stay true to yourself, keep shining your light, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.